It's day 2 of jury selection in the Lori Vallow murder trial. She's the Rexburg mom charged with murder and conspiracy to commit murder in the deaths of her 2 kids, JJ and Tylee, and her husband's late wife, Tammy Daybell. Yesterday, 3 panels of potential jurors made their way through the jury selection process. 17 passed into the next phase. Today, the prosecution and defense are looking for more. My co-anchor Shira Matsuzawa is back at the Ada County Courthouse for us today. So, Shira, what has unfolded today?
Well, Doug, you mentioned those 17 jurors, and since then, 8 more have passed through the 4th and 5th panels today, bringing that number of potential jurors to 25. Now, Lori Vallow appeared in court today again, and the goal here is they're trying to reach 42 jurors, and from there the court will whittle it down to the 18 jurors needed, 12 jurors and 6 alternates. Now, there are some new sketches from today of Lori with her attorneys as well as the other parties in the case, and as we've mentioned, they are looking for people who can be unbiased and weigh the evidence in the case. Jury selection can differ based on different jurisdictions, and here in Ada County, the attorneys are heavily involved, asking the potential jurors questions that they are likely to encounter in this case. They're trying to weed out who may not be able to handle sitting on the juror or who may have a preconceived idea or notion that could impact their thinking before this trial begins. For example, today, one of the questions asked to the potential jurors was if they had expressed or developed any opinions or had a bias or prejudice against Lori Vallow, to which they all answered no. Another question being surrounded around this was because the children are victims and they're younger, if seeing any evidence about that would impact their ability to make a fair decision. The state told the potential juror it's normal to react to it, but would your feelings on the issue cause your emotions to be in the driver's seat and affect your ability to make a decision based on reason and common sense? 6 potential jurors in the 4th panel were also excused for hardships that would impact them because of the length of this trial, which is expected to be 8 weeks. The remaining jurors then revealed that they had all had some type of knowledge about this case, which is something that was further questioned during individual voir dire. And this is also something we weren't able to hear yesterday in the overflow room, but today we were. The potential jurors were questioned about what they learned about the case from the media, and at one point, Vallow's attorney, Jim Archibald, was also very particular about what the jurors know and where they got the knowledge from. As we mentioned, just because a potential juror may have some knowledge of the case does not mean that they cannot move on to the next phase. Now, jury selection is expected to last about a week, but that could change depending on how fast these jurors pass through, and we'll be sure to keep an eye on it for you as well. Doug?
All right, 25 of the potential 42 that they're hoping to whittle this down to. Shira, thank you. We'll see you again at 4:30, I should say.